Hey guys, this is Anime Ball Z here, and today we're going to be doing the third part, what if Goku and Vegeta were trapped in the time chamber. I just want to thank you guys for the support on my videos recently. There's been a lot of interaction on my videos and it has been great to see. Please like the video if you haven't already and subscribe. It's totally free and you can unsubscribe whenever you want. Nothing much else I'd like to say in the intro, so without further ado, let's get into the video.
Slick talker since a jet. Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school.
Now the Buu saga ends and 6 months pass before Beerus wakes up and makes his journey to Earth. Goku and Vegeta grow even stronger, but obviously there isn't much growth that they can have in just 6 months. Goku can now use Kaioken times 15 without destroying his body, and he can use Kaioken times 20 for about 30 seconds before he starts receiving heavy strain on his body. Of course, this is when he uses Kaioken and Super Saiyan together. After more than 35 years of training and meditating, Goku and Vegeta have much calmer minds, and Vegeta's ego has dwindled and he is far less arrogant than before. During these 6 months, they venture off planet in search of more power. They are far more inclined to do so because they've become so strong to the point where they are very interested in finding other sources of power. They use instant transmission to end up learning Metamorian fusion from the Metamorians, and they also go to Yardrat to try and learn some things. However, they only head there for around 4 months, but they are still able to learn Force Spirit Fission, Gigantification, and Vegeta learns Instant Transmission. While they're still training on Yardrat, a presence meets them there with unidentifiable power. So these are my Super Saiyan gods. Finally, someone worthy of battling me, Beerus says, more than excited. The Yardratians are scared out of their minds and Goku is confused. However, Vegeta knows just who he is. He has gotten much stronger, but he is smart enough to realise that Beerus is still levels above them. However, he has a plan to try and form a being that could rival him in strength. Let us return to Earth so that you can get your Super Saiyan God, Vegeta says. Then they all teleport to the planet and arrive on Bulma's ship for her birthday. So you both weren't late, that's great, Bulma says, but once she turns to face them, she sees 2 godlike beings and Beerus scares her the most. Do not fret, Bulma, he is of no threat to us now, Vegeta says, making Beerus laugh. If I don't find this Super Saiyan God of mine, I will blow this planet up, he says in a chuckle, which makes the people at the party quite scared. However, they know not to fight since Goku and Vegeta aren't fighting, and if they aren't, there's no way they could win. Or maybe there's just a better alternative to battling out. So they gather Shenron and gain information on the Super Saiyan God, and the ritual begins. However, they're planning something very different. Goku enters his Super Saiyan God form but then reverts to his base form. After he does this, it confuses Beerus, but then he performs the fusion dance with Vegeta to form the super being Gogeta. His aura alone blasts away the people around him, and before Beerus can even ask him what has happened, Gogeta enters Super Saiyan God. So you 2 Saiyans are fused and simultaneously utilize God Ki. You 2 are smart, Beerus says. I'm not Goku nor Vegeta, I'm Gogeta and I'm here to battle and defeat you, Gogeta says nonchalantly, raising up to face the god. Just for your information, the bases of Goku and Vegeta in this what if could destroy Super Saiyan 3 Goku from canon at the same point in time. Now they are fused and have Super Saiyan God on top of that, and so they have certainly reached godly levels of strength. However, this means that they only have minutes to use before their fusion ends. Gogeta soars forward and lands an elbow to Beerus' chest, launching him back quite a significant distance. He then catches up to him and increases his speed to insane amounts before attempting to throw a punch. Beerus veers past the attack somehow, and this even makes Gogeta surprised. Ultimately, he is forced to take a knee to the god that launches him through a cloud above them. Gogeta stays resilient and continues his assault by flying down to try and attack him once again. He throws 2 haymakers at Beerus, but both strikes are contained and blocked. Once he feels them though, he gets very excited because Gogeta is way above his expectations of how strong he expected the Super Saiyan God to be. Beerus throws a punch, but Gogeta uses instant transmission to land the hardest attack that he has thrown throughout their short battle. This single kick launches him airborne and Gogeta stays right on it, darting toward him with the intention of landing even more strikes. He kicks his back again, then uses instant transmission to appear below him and launch the God Final Kamehameha. The force from this energy wave forms a shockwave so large that the rocks around him shatter and crumble into small pebbles. The light emitted from this energy wave is also extremely bright, and to Gogeta the threat has been neutralized. This energy wave is basically the strongest mortal energy wave ever launched in this universe, and Beerus is revealed to be minimally affected. You really are one of the strongest beings I've ever fought, Saiyan, Beerus says, with dirt marks across his body. All these marks on run across his skin but off from his clothing being affected by the energy wave. This will be the first time in a while that a mortal has seen this much strength from me, Beerus says, before screaming and erupting in his Fury State aura. A single punch from Beerus makes Gogeta cough up blood and it launches him further upwards. His body travels at such a velocity that he severs a cloud, creating a large circular opening in it. Beerus flies right through this opening and lands another kick that launches Gogeta into the upper areas of the atmosphere, but Beerus is already there to stop him and punch him into a stationary position. Gogeta is far stronger, like he is very strong right now. God Goku that completed the ritual in this what if is already far above even versions of Goku like Blue Kaioken Goku from the Universe 6 saga and possibly even Goku in the Goku Black arc. So with the fusion with Vegeta he is very strong. However, Beerus is still levels above him and strives to push him to try and reach unseen levels of strength from a mortal. Gogeta looks back to the planet that he believes might be destroyed if he doesn't defeat Beerus. Beerus stands over him in his raging purple aura and has the moon directly behind him to make him look even more regal. Your planet now must perish, Beerus declares, throwing down a purple ki blast with insurmountable power. Gogeta is forced to watch this incoming blast of ki and he catches it head on, but there is little he can do to prevent it from crashing into his beloved planet. However, he uses all of the power that he has left within him to hold the blast at bay, roaring with fury to fuel his push. His hands start to bruise but he can't stop and he must continue pushing as hard as he can. Once he continues to push, Beerus just destroys the ki blast since he has got the fight that he has wanted all along. Gogeta now in his base form looks incredibly weak and just smiles as he believes he has saved the planet. Just as he's about to start falling to the ground, he defuses to form Goku and Vegeta. Beerus is very pleased with their level of strength and is looking forward to facing them again in the near future. Like in canon, Goku and Vegeta eventually end up training under Whis, and their mentality makes Whis deem them as very suitable for Ultra Instinct. They both find it rather easy to calm their minds, and Goku finds it easier than Vegeta even though he was less fond of meditation. Goku swiftly is able to combine Kaioken with Super Saiyan Blue, and Vegeta gets access to Super Saiyan Blue evolved pretty quickly. Goku can add Kaioken times 20, which is equal to Super Saiyan Blue evolution basically, and he is aiming to go even further than that to try and achieve an even stronger state. Their main goals now are to go for Ultra Instinct, since that is when they'll get far stronger. Frieza is resurrected and has invaded Earth with the intention to face Goku and Vegeta. He lands on the planet with his army and the group are still there to face all of the troops. Since little has changed with the Earthlings, the whole event on Earth goes pretty much the same. Things start to change once Goku arrives on Earth to face Frieza. He lands ahead of Frieza who enters his final form and they stare each other down. They fly up until they are above the clouds, then their fight begins. They clash and Frieza gets literally launched. Goku's base form is so much stronger at this time and his calm, unarrogant attitude makes Frieza very annoyed. Even after all of his training, the gap between them is really large when he's in this state. Frieza throws a straight right while airborne and Goku blocks the attack. Frieza tries to swing for a hook but Goku dips right under it by dropping his entire body, then he uses a close-up ki blast to launch Frieza away. Once Frieza tries to come back toward him, he uses a side kick to launch him through a cloud. He goes flying back and Goku flies right after him and drives both his knees forward to slam them into his open chest. This launches him straight down like an arrow and he crashes into a rock hill with moderate injury. Goku appears in front of him with instant transmission, but Frieza leaps up to the top of the hill. Goku tracks him in his movements and is quite confused about his motives. "You will be one of the first to witness my new golden state," Frieza exclaims, beginning his power up. He erupts in a golden aura and enters his golden form. Goku is very surprised once he sees this since he has gotten significantly stronger. "You've gotten much stronger, I won't be able to face you in this form," Goku states, entering his Super Saiyan form. Then he enters his next form, Super Saiyan Kaioken times 50. His multiplier to his strength is now 2500, which is more than 6 times the multiplier of Super Saiyan 3. Goku zooms up and the two fall into a power struggle, destroying the rock beneath them. Goku lets loose and throws 4 punches to his body, but Frieza tanks every hit. Frieza lands a knee to his stomach, then uses his tail to launch him into the waters beside them. Frieza dives right in after him and cocks back his fist, aiming to land a full power strike straight to his torso. He lands the hit, and even in this form, he is no match for the power of Golden Frieza. "I guess I won't even be a match for you in this form. I guess I'll have to take it up a notch," Goku says, entering his Super Saiyan God form. Just in his Super Saiyan God form, he is leagues above that of Frieza. Frieza engages in battle in his new golden state and throws a right that Goku easily parries. He then lands a punch to his gut that stops him right in his tracks, making him also cough up a mixture of spit and blood. Goku knees him in that same place, and just as Frieza tries to elbow him in the chin, he appears behind him. Then, once he is behind him, he envelops the tyrant in his own red ki. "I can't move," Frieza thinks as he struggles to release himself from within this irresistible force. Goku uses instant transmission and appears in front of Frieza with his hands aimed at his face. "If you have a change of heart, we can bring you back. For now, you're ours. VEGETA," Goku says, which causes Vegeta to arrive at the scene. Vegeta enters his Super Saiyan Blue form, then launches his final flash right at him, vaporizing the Emperor. This brings the events of Resurrection F to an end, even before Frieza has the chance to destroy the planet. Sorbet sees that his chances of survival are minimal and decides to flee before he can be eliminated. This brings the event of Resurrection F to a close, and the next saga comes along. This event is the event with the Universe 6 versus Universe 7. Beerus is almost certain that they can win with Goku and Vegeta alone, but Champa doesn't believe him. However, once the tournament begins, he is very surprised with what goes down. Goku starts the tournament and is able to take down Botamo in just a few seconds. Even without throwing actual attacks, he can still throw Botamo out with ease. The next fight is Goku versus Frost. "Enter your final form," Goku says, not even moving from his original position. "You're demanding? Fine, it won't end well for you though," Frost says, entering his true final form. Goku nods once he sees the similarities between this form of Frost's and Frieza's final form, and then he uses a special Kaioken level. "Kaioken times 100, he shouts, entering Kaioken. His aura is very intense to say the least, and the strain on his body is rather significant. However, there is only an increase to his physical prowess, and he lands a single punch that launches Frost off the arena. The next battle is with Goku when he faces Ultimate VEGETA. He makes quick work of him, and even with his enhanced durability, he is no match for Goku. For the next match, Goku is slightly more interested since he is a Saiyan. "So you're a Saiyan, can you turn into a Super Saiyan?" Goku asks, which makes Cabba confused. "No, sorry, I have no transformed state," Cabba says. "Oh well, let's see how good you are," Goku says, entering Super Saiyan himself. So that will conclude the third part of What If Goku and Vegeta Were Trapped in the Time Chamber. Please tell me something that you liked about this video or something that I should improve for the next part. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.